You stopped caring. Now they're obsessed. The table has turned. Back then, they acted as if you were not important. Back then, they acted as if they were higher than you. They were better than you. And you always had to be the one trying to make things work. You were the one giving them all of that love, all of that attention. They were not reciprocating your love, your care, your kindness. You were giving and giving, but they were only receiving. They thought that you would have tolerated their nonsense forever. You would have put up with this forever. You would have never left the relationship. Why you? After all, they're above you, so they thought. And they have all of the control. They have all of the power. But the day came when that same person who acted as if they didn't care, who treated you with contempt, who didn't show you any love, the day came when that same person who took you for granted is chasing after you, is obsessed with you, won't give you a break in your life, is blowing up your phone, is sending you text message after text message. The well has run dry. They are missing the water. Now they finally realize your worth. They want to be with you like never before. You look even more beautiful than you did before. They are looking at you and wow, you look amazing. Wow. They finally see and realize what they had. They finally understand how great you are, how amazing you are, how up there you are, how royal you are. What a jackpot they had hit back then. It was like winning the lottery when they found you. All of a sudden they're making an effort, but they never made an effort before. Too late is they cry. You see, very often when you show people love, when you show people kindness, instead of reciprocating, as you give the video a thumbs up, instead of reciprocating your love and kindness, your loving kindness, they move away from you. They think they have you on lock, like some people say. They think they have power over you, that you'll always be there trying to make things work. They will always have the upper hand. After all, they're better than you, they're bigger than you, they're better, they're higher than you, they're above you, and you're nothing. So instead of showing you that love, they're using that love against you. And that is what they were doing. They would text, you would text, that is, they would hardly respond. They don't care. You would try to make things work. Oh, they don't want to hear. Oh, you talk too much. Oh, they don't want to listen to anything you have to say. They don't want a discussion. But as we move on, we will realize, wow, the day is coming when they will want a discussion. So they don't want that discussion. And I've seen it in my own life. Past relationships, they didn't want to hear, they didn't want to listen until too late was their cry. And I'm talking about you, this is about you. And it is very important to set boundaries. It is very important to take care of yourself, to work on yourself, where you do not need validation from people to make you feel whole. Self-love. How about some self-growth? And you started working on yourself. On one hand, thank you, thank you. You can say thank you to them because that was the catalyst you needed to start working on yourself, to start becoming a stronger person, a better person. So you started to read, you started to watch videos, you started to listen to certain things, you started to work on yourself, you started to be serious about yourself, you started to put yourself first, you started to take care of yourself. It's very important. Self-love. Take care of yourself, my friend. And don't let anybody put you down, undermine you, and make you think that you're small. I said you're a king, you're a queen, advancing king or queen. And this is the advancing channel. Upward. You're the head, not the tail. Royalty. So you started taking care of yourself and you saw the light. You started to see through them. You started to realize, wow, oh, that is what she's doing. That is what he's doing. That is what they're doing, trying to manipulate you. One day, you stopped loving them. Yes, you love them. God says to love everybody. You love them, that type of love. But that romantic love, you lost it slowly but surely. Because they were not reciprocating that love, they didn't care. And you started taking care of yourself, started spending time alone, started diving deep, taking care of yourself spiritually. You did that spiritual work, that emotional work, and you started behaving differently. No longer were you sending them text message after text message. No longer were you telling them, let us make things work. No longer were you trying to set dates, trying to have some we time, time for each other. No longer were you making the effort. And they started to think about it. I wonder what's going on. But they still remained aloof, distant, not realizing that something is changing. You were changing, you were doing that work, you were becoming a better person, you were moving up, you were growing, and they didn't even see it until it was too late. When you finally went silent on them. In terms of that love ceased to exist. That love was no more. And the day came when you ended up having that discussion with them, and they realized they lost a diamond, they lost a pearl, they lost their blessing, they lost somebody as amazing as you. And what happened? They started to be so obsessed with you. They started chasing you, trying so hard to make it work. For many of you, they bought flowers. They asked you out. Let's go out there. Let's go on a vacation. Let's do that thing that they never did before. That thing you had always wanted them to do. Hey, now you can do it. Oh, really? I'm not doing it. That is how you were thinking. No amount of money could have bought you. No gifts could have fooled you. You had already made your decision and you were moving forward. It shook them to the core. They were shaking in their boots. They couldn't believe it. You confirmed their greatest fear. That fear of losing control. Because they needed to be able to control you. To feel powerful. To feel important. They needed that. And that same person started begging, started pleading. You never miss the water till the well runs dry. They tried everything in the book, but you're at a point where you're loving yourself, where big things are about to happen for you, where you're about to win big like never before, where a better relationship is coming your way. For many of you, that's come your way. And you know what I'm talking about. For some of you, this is a future event where better will come. You have already put it out there. You've already prayed. Those of you who pray, you've already made affirmations. Those of you who make affirmations, you've already asked, or everybody has asked, whether deliberately or inadvertently, and it is coming your way. You have that faith, you have that belief, you have that knowing that it will happen for you. You made a great decision. If they were supposed to be walking with you, they would have still been there with you, but their part in your story is over. They can no longer continue on that journey with you. They were like weeds in your garden. They are to be weeded out of your garden so that your crops can grow properly, so that your flowers can grow properly, can get all of their nutrients, so that you can shine like the star that you are, so that you can continue to advance, to move forward, to press on the upward way, to gain new heights every day. They were not for you, so they had to be removed from your life. The universe is on your side. God is on your side. Everything is working out for you. Congratulations. You got rid of them. Now, you're better off. Let me tell you, they will try to change your mind. The day comes when they call you. Let's make it work. They call you. They're blowing up your phone. They want to be back in a relationship with you. And they're looking at you and how well you're doing in life. You look so happy. You look so blessed, and you are. Things are working out for you. You are a stronger person. You have grown so much, and they long for your love. They're missing what you give to them, and somebody may be tempted to feel sorry for them and take them back, but you will not do such. You will not go back and eat your vomit. You will keep believing. You will keep the faith. They will try to make it look like you were wrong. You made a mistake. They will try their best, but you must be strong. And it is not an easy road when you say goodbye to them, because there will good qualities about them like there is with anybody. And you may think about that, especially when they're no longer there. You will thinking about it. For some of you, even right now, thinking about it. But remember what they did to you. It doesn't mean that you do not forgive them. It doesn't mean that you hate them. It doesn't mean that you are against them. But you remember, and you know you're not going down there anymore. You're not going down that path anymore. You're not doing this. I said they took you for granted. They acted as if you were not important. You were calling them, you were texting them, you were trying to make things work. They didn't care. But the day comes when the roles reverse. And now they are the one who is calling you. They are the one who is obsessed with you. Anytime people are behaving like that, just leave them alone. Just let them go. Don't beg. Don't try. Hey, Love is not forced. You do not have to beg for love. You deserve love. You deserve love. It is your birthright. Are you listening to me? You will not beg anybody on planet Earth to be with you, to love you, to appreciate you. As a matter of fact, you will love your own self. And if it means being alone, great. But you will not tolerate nonsense from anybody just to say, hey, I have a husband, I have a wife, hey, I have a girlfriend, a boyfriend. You will not do that. You will not do that to yourself. The day comes when the table turns and they end up paying the price. Now they are feeling the pain. Now they are going through so much. Now they are trying hard. Now they are losing weight. Well, at least they should be happy. But it's not a good weight they're losing. It's not a good thing. It's not happening in a healthy way. And it's like a mirror effect where you were the one chasing them and trying to make things work. Now they are the ones trying to make things work. Let it be that way. You're not trying to manipulate them. You're not trying to do anything to them. No. You're not attacking them. You're just taking care of you. You've learned to love yourself. And that's beautiful. Now they're obsessed. Now they cannot sleep at night. They cannot sleep. Now they're going crazy. And like I said, you never miss the water till the well runs dry. The longest rope has an end. Let them do what they do. For many of you, it is happening even now. You're the one trying to make things work. You're putting in all that effort. They don't care. They think they're better than you. They forgot what attracted them to you in the first place. They forgot what they saw in you. Familiarity breeds contempt. We must be careful. And the day comes when where they are trying to find somebody like you, where they are searching for you in other people, where they are going on date after date. And they're trying to find somebody with your character, with your qualities. Would you believe it? They already had it. They already had you, and they blew it. Now they must pay the price. I'm not the one doing it to them. They are the one who did it to themselves. They are the one who messed up their life in an attempt to control you, in an attempt to have all of that power. Now the table has turned. The grass wasn't greener. They need you. And it's more than just the grass. They need to learn to appreciate people. Too late is their cry. Will you take them back? No. I am answering for you. I'm not telling you what to do. You will know by the way you feel. Trust your vibes. Trust your intuition. Trust the still small voice. As we're here on this advancing channel, I was about to say it's beautiful out here in nature. But we're not out here in nature, at least the house is in nature. Oh yes, I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to reading your comments. What is your take? How have you seen this in your life? Let me tell you, you will continue to move forward. You will continue to advance. You will continue to win. That's all you do. You've already lost. They've already lost. You've already won. Light over darkness. Good over evil. positivity over negativity. Let me tell you, I read your comments, so type a comment, I will read it. As we're here on this advancing channel, my name is Mantius. Thank you so much for watching. One love, God bless, and all.